him to do what he had to do in the future. It's kind of hard to explain the whole God trilogy. There's the Holy Spirit, God, and Jesus. They're all one, but yet he's the Son of God, ironically. So it's like they're three. Jesus is the Son, and he sits at the right hand throne of God. It's a whole, yeah. You got to go into a whole debate with that, but they're not separate. They're not separate. They're like part of the same like energy. Because he is God. Because he is God. Yeah, right. Well, because Jesus is God. It's hard to wrap your head around. It's something that I truly believe. That if you know if Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, that I do believe that if when you make it to heaven, you'll probably learn some of this knowledge. I think there's just some mysteries that are just beyond what our brains are capable of. And I leave the Trinity kind of in that area. So many people try to make sense of the Trinity, and I've heard some really good arguments, but it's still something that's always going to be a little tricky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to explain. Yeah. Well, it was a sacrifice in the sense that when that God sent His Son in the flesh, and he had to experience a human life. He had to he had to grow as a baby, and he had to grow up, and he had to and he had to do what he did. He had to prove that God is real, and he did. He did. He started getting. I mean, nobody became as viral as Jesus, man, before viral was even a thing. And just like the book of Isaiah said, he was not born of majesty. He was not a king. He was not. He was literally. He didn't have a head to put it. He didn't have a freaking pillow to put his head on at night. And here he is, the ultimate martyr, because he's God. Only God could do that. Like this is the martyr of the world here. And you got to, and that's how significant that is. So, um, people just don't realize, and the whole thing was when you see, eh, they almost lost faith. The disciples almost lost faith when Jesus didn't come back for the second day or so. And not just the disciples saw him come back. There was like over 500 witnesses in the I think there was the Roman and he had a glorified body. He didn't look the same. He had holes in his hands. He had the puncture hole, but he was like another, like he looked like almost like the way Maria Davis, like no human could look like this. It was like he was a glorified body, a glorified everything. It was, and he was like, what the heck? Like, and when the disciples saw, these are men that were literally hiding from the Romans, afraid that they were all going to die. Their fear left them because once they saw that this man came back like he said he would, and he stayed with them, and he spent like 40 days with them and 40 nights. It was like crazy. He spent time with them and everything. And he would appear. He would like appear in and out of things. It was like he would just like they turn around and Jesus would just be like, peace be with you, and then disappear. Like he was like really just like it was like extra dimensional at that point. And it's written in the Bible, and Peter witnessed these things, and all of them witnessed it, and that's why they all got crucified, or they all got persecuted and died horrible deaths because they didn't hide from it no more. They were like, all right, our life is secondary compared to this spiritual life. This man was telling the truth. And they were afraid, believe me, they were, even with all the miracles, they were afraid that possibly he was, okay, they understood he fed 4,000 here, he fed 5,000 here, he healed multiple blind people, he healed deaf people, he made people with bent up and broken legs walk, he made people, with deformities, he healed them, all sorts of weird things like that. But they said, maybe that was just God giving him power. Maybe he just had a supernatural power. Because did that mean he was quote unquote God? Then when he resurrected, and then he ascended into heaven, that's when they realized this is God. This is God. This isn't just. I mean, Jesus claimed to be God, and he did these miracles. And a lot of people who just believe that he was a prophet, they never want to look at the resurrection. They always think that was faked. But boy, there's so much detail of the resurrection in the Bible. So much. If not more than the miracles and the prophet stuff that he did, that the Jewish people, the Muslims like to just think he's a prophet. He did things that no prophet ever did. And don't know why they don't acknowledge that, but that's just it. This wasn't a prophet. This was God. This is God Himself in the flesh, and that's the closest thing that I get from it. I mean, you can just call him a prophet, whatever, but that's it's disregarding so much stuff if you say that. So. Yeah, but it's usually people who don't. Yeah, it's an easy way out for people that don't want to look into it. If you look into it, I would recommend anybody to really, really do like months of research and look into this, and do as much as you can. And don't do it in a disproving way. Do it with a very non-biased, center of the road attitude, and you will find that there's more truth leaning on that he is rather than he's not. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like if you were to do like a dot record type of thing, you got to put the research in. You can't just, you can't just be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to read the Torah, or I'm just going to read. No. I'm saying touch all the books, check out everything, do a thorough research on everything, and you will see how things align in a harmonious way. That's going to make you really question. You're going to scratch your head all over the place. Yeah, you're going to be scratching your head all over, and you'll be like, wow. You're just going to be saying that over and over because you're just going to be like, wow, who is this man, Jesus? It goes to show you that,
From Cobb County to the Hall of Fame, it's the Boss Man.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Big Boss Man.
Truth and justice on display. The Big Boss Man.
Saxton, did you take care of those parking tickets yet?
Well, he's about to teach someone a lesson in law and order. I fought the law and the law won.
Here comes the court jester of WWE.
There is nothing funny about this evil clown.
And his partner, from parts unknown, weighing in at 245 pounds, Doink the Clown.
I'll tell you, Doink always has cruel tricks up his sleeve.
I happen to think Doink is hilarious.
Yeah, because you're cruel too. I think Doink should stop playing games and skip to the punchline. Get it?
Good one, Saxton. You should be proud of that.
Thanks, Corey. Well, the Great One has arrived.
It's check-in time at the SmackDown Hotel.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, The Rock!
We've already seen that The Rock is champion material, but he recently proved he's red carpet material as well.
Well, The Rock can certainly do it all, but balancing Hollywood and WWE is no easy task with a competition level this high.
Corey, I think you're being a bit harsh there. From what we've seen, if The Rock works as hard in the ring as he does on set, I'm sure he'll be a household name in no time.
The Rock has already reached the mountaintop in such an electrifying amount of time. You guys see what I did there? This is not a pretty sight.
A face only a mother could love.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 287 pounds,
Mankind is truly a deranged miscreant who loves to inflict pain on his foes.
Yeah, it's so weird. He seems to get joy out of any pain, even if that pain is his own. Mankind has proved that you do not judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, definitely not the dictionary definition of a WWE superstar, but he has become a legend on his own terms.
These teams are ready to test each other in this tag team matchup. Ready to get it on. We have Big Boss Man and Doink the Clown. And across the ring, the team they're ready to face off with, The Rock and Mankind.
And communication for these teams is going to be key in this one. A complete focus on teamwork is the only way to win.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
And there's the tag. Mankind into the ring.
Oh, jeez. Oh, and a headbutt.
Oh, across the top rope.
Oh, there's a headbutt. And as tough as Boss Man is, that one seems to have caught him cold.
It's obvious that Mankind's trying to inflict this.
Taking flight. Boss Man moves out of the way.
The crowd is fired up. Big Boss Man is fired up.
Puller, pile driver. I have no earthly idea how they were even lifted up for that pile driver.
He's got it.
Oh, ho, ho. Let's get it on.
Setting up for something here. Oh, will this be enough?
And there's the kick out.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
He's in off the tag. Punch right on the money.
Snap power slam.
Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Tag.
Vicious right forearm. Swing neck breaker.
His shoulders are down. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Oh, what an elbow high on the chin.
drop toe hold.
I think Doink is doing too much clowning around for his own good.
Oh, and he had the wherewithal to counter Mankind.
Way up high.
Oh, an atomic drop. Oh, what a kick. Ooh. Tagging his partner in now. Hooked up. Oh, look at the powered side slam.
Ripped in the hard way.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Lights out. DDT connects.
And Mankind did not see that coming.
You can almost feel the anger coming from the big boss man on that attack.
Into the corner now.
Side.
And will this be it? Dying a 2 count there.
A truly impressive kick out this late.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
And an elbow drop, too.
Big boss man in charge and moving.
Hard time being served right now.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Ooh. Oh, my gosh. With one hand. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
All that training's paying off. He creates space with his legs. Look out!
Mankind just taking a moment to soak it all in. Whoa, brought back in with a crash landing. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. You can see Boss Man's eyes taking aim.
Going for the home run.
Side slam.
End of the line for Mankind.
Cover. A kick out. I don't believe it.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance. I'll give you that.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Oh, what impact.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here are your winners. The team of the Big Boss Man and Doink the Clown.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof.
This right pairing can certainly do wonders, and make no mistake, this was a wonderful performance tonight.